Guys, it's day 2 of this video, no day 3. Yesterday I took you for another ride after the initial part of this video, and idling was back to normal, idled great, but full throttle was even more so absent. So take a look at the spark plugs, see what the diesel fuel did to them, if anything. It doesn't necessarily look bad or anything. I'll still put new ones in anyways. Well, not new, but dry, fresh, slightly used, just to see if this changes it. And when I give it throttle, it sounds a little off too now since yesterday. Full throttle is really hard to obtain. And that's with most of the diesel ran out of it and more normal gas going in. So that could be bad. For testing, I'm gonna have to put it up on the board because, as you can see, just in the past 2 days, the snow's gone. So I'm gonna go grab the board. Okay, it's on a board. Don't know how safe that is, but I'll try starting it soon. Put the spark plug wires back on. How about that? That would help. Try to set you guys somewhere. That's enough for now. Alright guys, the snowmobile is doing a little better. It's another week later. Haven't put more gas in it. It's really low, but we got a little bit of wet snow 2 days ago. And I took it out for 2 rides around the property just to get out of the middle of the trail since we had snow and see how the engine was doing. And full throttle is slowly making a comeback and nothing major. Smoke is back to before there was ever diesel in it. There's really not much diesel in there after I diluted it with more regular gasoline. So yeah, just a little update. Also, I did crack. So what I did was I had about, I don't know, about 1 gallon-ish of regular premium gasoline to the right 50-to-1 fuel to oil ratio in the Snowmobile, and then I put a slosh of diesel in. I'm gonna say a 1/4 gallon of diesel, somewhere around there, very approximate. And then I did the first part of the video, and then I did the second part of the video after adding another gallon of regular gas properly mixed, diluting the diesel some more because the tank was almost empty. And basically what I concluded from this experiment was that the diesel fuel mixed with the gas made the engine idle higher to the point where I could not let the Snowmobile sit at the right angle without it moving on its own. There was one part in the first section of the video where I stopped in the parking spot for a break and to see how it was idling, and it stood still. But then, so my reasoning for going back and moving it by hand was, well, I know it's idling a little high and my shed's literally right where the camera is. If something terrible or very small chance of it happening, it would go into my shed. So I was just being a little cautious. So I figured I'd move it over by hand for a little bit. And then at that angle, it started moving, as you could see. So I just jumped on it right away and took off again. So yeah, idled higher and seemed to run good. Overall, it was running pretty good, but full throttle was getting hard to obtain for some reason. And now the Snowmobile runs okay again, pretty much. I don't know what long-term effect. As I was saying, I don't know what the long-term effects will be on the engine after this process. I do have the spare motor I mentioned. And yeah, that's what happens when you put some diesel fuel in with the gas in a 2-stroke Snowmobile.